Hi guys, I'm Sophie of Stohealthy, and I started my blog 5 years ago focusing on making healthy, easy to make recipes that are not only nutritionally balanced but also delicious. I believe that food not only plays a really important role in the health of your body but also keeping a healthy mind. So today I'm going to be making some really easy to make pancakes, really student friendly because all the ingredients are pretty cheap and it's really quick to make, and it's an ideal pre and post workout meal because you can tailor it to whatever your needs. First off, I want to talk about the flour you can use. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using oats, and I'm going to show you how to make them into oat flour. It's really easy. It's literally just putting them into the NutriBullet or any blender you have and blending them into a flour. You can also use coconut flour, which is a gluten-free alternative to maybe oat flour or a normal flour, but if you're using normal flour, I'd recommend you use whole wheat flour because it's a lot less processed and higher in fiber, so it keeps you fuller for longer. Another option is to add protein powder. So you can do a half and half or whatever kind of ratio you prefer. Personally, I think half and half does the best, and if you have casein powder, that actually works even better, makes them a lot fluffier. But anyway, use whatever powder with whatever flavor you'd like. Use half and half the normal flour and the protein powder, and you can get some really good pancakes as well, which are ideal for pre or post workout. First thing I'm going to do is pop the oats into this container. So a single serving of flour you need is about 30 grams worth of flour, so that will be about 3 tablespoons, but I'm going to make a bit more, so I'm just going to use whatever I have here and then make enough for everybody. And that's it. And there you have oat flour, and it's really cheap because all the cheap supermarkets do big bags of oats for like half a kilo of oats for really little money, so you'll never be short on flour. And you can also use this for any kind of baking. So next thing I'm going to do is add 2 eggs. Now, if you're a vegan or if you just don't like eggs or you have an allergy to eggs, you can always use an egg replacement such as bananas or a flax egg. A flax egg is literally all you do is you take a tablespoon of flax seeds and then you put them into a container and you add 3 tablespoons of water for each tablespoon of flax seeds. You let that sit until the flax seeds absorb the water and you have this kind of egg consistency. But today I'll be using 2 eggs. What you're going to do after this is actually pop that back on the NutriBullet or whisk it, whatever you prefer. But it's a lot easier and faster, I find. After you've done that, you can add your almond milk or any milk of choice. There's loads of range of nut milks out there, and of course you can also use normal milk. I usually just add about 100 mils of this in, but really it's to give that kind of batter consistency that you're looking for. So kind of eyeball it is what I generally do. Okay, that's turned into a really nice batter now. So what we're going to do next is empty that into a bowl. And you can see it's quite smooth and there's no lumps or anything in it. I find if you mix it just with a spoon, if you're mixing the flour with the eggs and the almond milk with just a spoon, you find dry lumps in the batter, and those don't really taste nice in pancakes. So make sure if whatever method you're using to blend it all together, it's nice and smooth. Next thing I want to do is add cinnamon. Cinnamon is fantastic as it boosts your metabolism, can also lower blood sugars. It gives a really nice kick, especially around Christmas time when you might want a bit more spices in your breakfast in the morning. So just a dash or to taste. You mix that all together. And for an extra health kick, I'm going to add chia seeds. Now, chia seeds aren't the cheapest things to buy in the supermarket, but nowadays a lot of supermarkets are doing their own brand of chia seeds. I'm going to use whole chia seeds, and they actually make the batter a lot fluffier because the chia seeds absorb a bit of the liquid in the batter and make it a bit gooier. So when your pancakes come out, they're a lot fluffier. Literally going to just sprinkle these on. You can use 1 or 2 tablespoons yourself. Mix that in again, and that's your batter ready to go. When I make pancakes for myself in the morning, I generally use 1 tablespoon per pancake. If you like them a bit bigger, you can use 1.5 or 2 tablespoons per pancake. great ways to customize your pancakes would be adding blueberries to them, and you can actually cook them when there's blueberries in the batter. So once your batter is finished, pop some blueberries in, mix them in, and then fry them with the blueberries. It gives a really nice fruity taste to them when you're actually eating them. Now that the pancakes are ready, it's time to add the toppings. So there's obviously so many toppings to choose from, and for today I have loads of different things. So I have agave syrup, I have a banana, some berries which are full of antioxidants, and it's actually recommended that you have a serving of berries every day, some cacao nibs, coconut. What I like to do to make them really nice and photogenic, so you can put them all up on Instagram, is kind of sort them out by size first. So what I do is I get the biggest ones and I kind of make a pyramid with them. So that's the end stack, what the end stack is going to look like. Then I undo this and I start layering them. So I want some banana slices in my pancakes. I usually take the biggest pancake I have and I'd spread it with some yogurt or some nut butter. So in this case, as I said, we have some soy yogurt. So you just plop a little bit up on there, and then you layer the banana on top. So I usually put 2 kind of slices of banana for my first pancake, and I put that there. Then I kind of repeat this process with my other pancakes. Next, I'm going to add the rest of the toppings. So I have some berries with me here, and obviously I don't know how many of these will hold, but the blueberries are quite small. So I'm going to pop these on top and add a few raspberries around. I'm going to add some cacao nibs and just sprinkle these around. As you can see, it's all coming together really nicely. Add some syrup to it as well, if you want a bit of a sweeter taste, but be careful. And then last, I add a little extra cinnamon, just to sprinkle on top so it looks nice. And there you have it, a stack of pancakes that is not only healthy, but quick and easy to make, and ideal for pre and post workout.